think there must be some sort of unwritten rule that you can't be a real YouTube video essayist unless you've made at least one video about David Fincher. So here I am, becoming a real video essayist. Now, David Fincher is an absolute master of telling stories in such a way that he's subconsciously telling you crucial information about characters and plot in ways that you just don't notice because you're too wrapped up in the matter-of-fact things going on.
We have the exact same briefcase.
So let's look at this one scene from The Social Network. In this scene, Mark and Eduardo are having a phone conversation. During this conversation, for various plot reasons, Eduardo's girlfriend sets a scarf on fire and leaves it in the bin.
Holy shit!
After that, Mark tells Eduardo that the company has just been invested in to the tune of about $500,000. Eduardo is pleased, and the phone conversation ends with Eduardo turning around to see that his girlfriend is still there, and he instantly breaks up with her.
And also, I'm breaking up with you.
Mark turns around to see that there's a party going on in the house behind him, and he just kind of stands there. So that's what happens in the scene in terms of actual plot-based, here are the events. But the filmmaking itself is telling a whole nother story. Let's look at this frame, for example. Eduardo is holding the phone in his right hand, looking off frame to the left. There's a light source in the left-hand side of the frame, which is drawing our attention to the bad thing that is going on. Namely, his abusive girlfriend is psychologically torturing him by possibly endangering his life by burning the house down. So what this shot was, in essence, saying is, behind him is something that could do him harm. He should be paying attention to it. So keep that in mind when I ask you, what does this shot say? I mean, what we see is a man on the phone, with the phone in his right hand, looking to his left, with something in the background, a light source in the left-hand side of frame. This shot is the same as Eduardo's shot. What's in the background of this shot? Sean Parker having a party. The very same thing that would put all of Facebook in danger in about 10 minutes more of the film's runtime. Once Eduardo's hung up the phone, he turns around and his girlfriend is still there. The problem has not gone away, but he confronts it and he breaks up with her.
And also, I'm breaking up with you.
And that is the end of Eduardo's problem. On the other hand, Mark, he turns around and nothing. He does not deal with his problem. And therein lies the central conflict of the entire film. Thank you for watching. There will definitely be more videos like this coming out soon because I am really enjoying just talking about some of my favorite scenes from my favorite films. So I'm definitely going to just be doing more of that. Thanks for all of the wonderful response to the Whiplash video, particularly everyone from the True Film subreddit. You guys are amazing, and I'm glad you appreciate my work.